The DLC is coming out soon, they
Yeah,
said.
the DLC is on its way.
DLC, what does it stand for? You think?
Don't love... guys, come on back for that C, and I'll tell you. Tune in next time, and I'll show you.
There's a bunch of boring leaks. I'll get the... So what they're pretty confident is that Ultra Beasts are coming back, because programmed into the game, there's already the Beast Ball.
The Beast
you might have
Ball
seen
is
it.
there, yes.
So they're figuring, okay, they're not going to have it there for no reason. They're probably going to, when the DLC comes. Apparently, it's only going to be one. It's not going to be two like it was for Sword and Shield.
Oh, okay.
But the big thing, only confirmed, like pretty confirmed stuff, is that we're getting like a Paradox Suicune and a Paradox Virizion.
Yes, I've heard about this, and it's because the notes in the journal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's also data miners have found 2 moves that are believed to belong to these Pokemon. One is called Hydro Stream, and the other is called Psyblade. Psyblade, you understand?
Now, okay, because I've seen these pictures in the game, right?
Yes.
And Hydro Stream is sounds like a water kind of thing.
There have been a lot
but they look like it's all of them combined. Isn't that kind of what the picture looks like?
It looks like an Entei Suicune combination,
Yeah.
and then the Virizion one looks Virizion and Terrakion.
Terrakion. And
Whatever. But the bottom line is a lot of people are pretty confident. Well, I don't know how confident, but this is, around the watering hole. They say, they're saying Suicune's going to be fire water.
Okay, that's sick.
I don't know if it's Hydro Stream or Hydro Steam. Where I copied and pasted from, it was Stream, but I feel like I've seen Steam before.
Okay.
Which I could be
You
making
let us
up.
know.
I could be,
You
let us know in the
yeah.
comments. And then they're saying Virizion. A lot of people are saying Grass Psychic. A lot of
Okay.
people are saying Psychic Fighting. A lot of people,
I could see Psychic fighting because they were all fighting types. Wasn't that
a
kind
lot
a
of
shared
people.
thing?
It's
Yeah.
it's a little messy.
Yeah.
Again, they're pretty tight-lipped, and then there's a couple other pretty confirmed leaks that are pretty just annoying. Like a couple, they found like a character data, like a data miner found a character named
Okay.
like Bill or something, and he's
who's like the computer guy.
Yeah, no, not Bill. No, I said name not as a computer guy. That was just the name. Like they found like a guy who has like a Cantonian Meowth, just boring stuff like that. Like
yeah.
that. Those are the only things that are pretty confirmed. So, and that didn't wet my whistle.
No, that doesn't do it for you.
It really doesn't. So I found some leaks that are pretty sure to be fake that I figured we could talk about.
Oh, yeah.
So they say the DLC is called Magenta Mirage.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I kind of like that.
Only
you
one-
combine them both.
I know. Only one DLC this time, but it's bigger than both Sword and Shield's DLCs.
Okay.
Comes out November this year, which doesn't sound true.
Yeah, that's far off.
It seems false.
false.
The-
Do they think, can I make a guess? Because isn't there like a section of the map that's like blocked off? Are they thinking that's it?
Yeah, let me
is that
see. I
just-
think they get to it naturally.
Okay.
The code name for the third legendary is also Magenta Mirage. I believe that's what they're saying. It lives in a second
Own name's
crater.
Magic School Bus. Reading Rainbow.
It lives in a second crater, which is what the top right area on the map is.
Oh,
so they're
okay.
saying it's
So
a
that's what
second crater.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, separated by.
Isn't that kind of stupid though? Like we've gone through the entire region, and they're like, "You just know about that crater there."
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to tell you, there's another one.
They're like, oh, by the way,
Oh, no one have been talking to you about that other crater over there?
it's a crater every 4 miles or something. It lives in a second
we
crater.
don't go in that one.
You got to pay $70 to go to that one.
Where's your purchase go?
Yeah, exactly. Separated by 2 tribes. You require an update before you go over there. Separated by 2 tribes, one with an ancient-looking tribe and the other is futuristic.
Okay.
Okay. Covered in Terra crystals. I believe that they're talking about covered in Terra crystals with some Pokemon and people having been stuck in them for hundreds of years. Did that make any sense?
I guess
to
they're
you?
talking about like the landscape has all those crystals. That you
Oh,
see
I
in
see
a
what you're
comment.
saying. I see what you're saying.
That'd be kind of. Just to backtrack,
Yeah.
a warring clan, like 2 warring tribes that are against each other, and one is futuristic and one is from the past. Talk about a one-sided.
I wonder who will win.
Yeah.
I wonder who's ahead. Yeah,
Throwing spears. I hope they're doing okay.
Yeah, really. This is a really. You're gonna try not to laugh at this one. The tribes live in fear as they can't escape the crater, so they're fucking trapped. I was hoping that like some of this would be real,
Yeah.
but there's no way.
What a funny little thing to include there. Here's some information. Here's a leak. Here's something that they won't tell you. The tribes live in fear.
They fear their god. Magenta Mirage has an ability to counter both Koraidon and Miraidon's abilities. It summons Psychic Terrain and Rain.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. It's a cool gimmick. Too bad it's fake.
Yeah.
Its real name is Maimyu. Maimyu. Like
Wait.
mimic you, maim you.
Maim you. Like it's gonna beat you up?
Yeah, like it's going to
you?
maim you. And it's saying here that the type is water dragon, which I'm pretty sure there's no way. I'm pretty sure that Ku, it shows you how good of a PokeTuber, I am.
Yeah.
But like, I'm 90% sure Ku leaked the 3 legendary. I remember like way back when Ku leaked, he like shared an image that had 3 Pokemon on it.
Yeah.
One was like one was Komo-o, one was fucking who's the white dragon from Black and White?
Oh, Kyurem.
No. The fire one. No.
Kyurem is the fire.
I'm
but
stupid.
You're
Zekrom.
Zekrom.
Zekrom. I'm getting all confused.
Yes, just the type.
It was Zekrom,
Yes.
Komo-o, and some other Pokemon. I forget who the Pokemon are. I just know it was a fairy type. The bottom line is he quote tweeted it was like leaking all legendaries.
Okay. So those were the types.
Yeah, exactly. So whoever that type was, that's who Ku says the 3rd legendary is going to be.
So it's going to be a fairy type?
It's going to be fairy something. I'm 90%
sure.
sure. But I mean, maybe I'm fucking wrong, but that's what Ku said.
Well,
and
it could
Ku is my lord and savior.
Well, I'll tell you. What would be cool is if it was a fairy type that was maybe water fairy. It brings the rain, and instead of a psychic terrain, it brings misty terrain.
Misty, it just gets a little weird.
It's going to get a little misty.
Misty.
And I'm not talking about the gym leader, Misty. I'm talking about precipitation. Guys, that one's for all you precipitation nerds out there. Huh?
Everybody who likes weather. Yeah, that's for you people. Yeah, that'll get the SEO going on this. That's because if there's 2 things people are searching, it's Bellhop Productions anniversary podcast and precipitation jokes.
And precipitation. They're out there.
They're out there.
They're out there.
There's something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Me? I like to believe there is. Keep going. Stop me now.
Christian Mingle. It realizes people's ambitions and materializes them to keep people believing in it.
What, the Pokemon?
I guess so.
It realizes people's ambitions and what? And tricks them?
It realizes people's ambitions and materializes them to keep people believing in it. Benefit of the doubt, this is a bad translation for somehow, but I believe what they're saying is like, I want to be a fireman someday, and this Pokemon allows them to become a fireman.
Oh, okay.
And so now people worship this
Imagine it meets us, and we get 1,000 subscribers.
We're going so slow. We're so slow to fucking 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to fucking delete the channel.
It's like off in the distance. There's the mist.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? A laptop with 1,000 subscribers on it.
No,
You'll be making 10 cents.
Jimmy John 47 has just subscribed to you on YouTube. It really is crazy how I'm a fucking dog with kibble. Every time I'm like, oh, thank you.
What?
Oh, I'm so grateful. Fucking subscribe. Good Lord. I am grateful, but good Lord, I am brainwashed. I just want to get there so I can fucking move on with my life.
We'll delete the channel.
Yeah, really. It uses the energy of belief to stay alive, constantly feeding people dreams, eventually driving them insane.
What?
I don't know. Let's move past this quickly, please. Heath was a science fiction fanatic and came in contact with it, eventually creating the paradox Pokemon we see now. I don't know who Heath is.
Heath is the scientist that is writing all the books.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't listen
and
to
there's a theory that Heath made it all up. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah?
That the machine isn't actually a time machine.
Oh, yeah.
That it actually just creates like imaginary Pokemon that he imagines might have been in the past, but they're actually not. They're not like that.
That's cool. I want to be able to fucking make up Pokemon in my mind.
Imagine things. I'd like to be able to have an imagination.
Like, really. Inspired Sadaturo to build the time machine, which was powered by the Terra Crystals. The Paradox Pokemon did come from the past future, but the one that was changed by Heath's desire to see Pokemon from another time. Let's try that one again, folks.
Yeah.
The Paradox Pokemon did come from the past future.
Yes.
But one that was changed by Heath's desire, they have it in quote, by Heath's desire to see Pokemon from another time.
What they're trying to say here is it's a combination of what I just said and the kind of the idea that they're coming from the past and the future.
Yeah.
It's what they're coming from a past and a future, but one that a past and a future that Heath thinks is going to be true. So it's the future that like Heath thinks is going to happen, not what will actually
So we're talking about
happen.
like a multiverse situation is what you're saying?
Yes, I think they're kind of talking about like,
there's multiple realities.
It's coming from a future. That's why all of them are robots, because the guy is like, oh yeah, in the future everything's going to be a robot. So
fucking
he's like,
idiot Heath, bro.
Yeah.
Shut up, idiot. Terra crystal shards, whatever you want to call them, are parts of Maimyu that materialize with every ambition that comes true. The plot is to stop a mind-controlled Heath who uses Maimyu before it consumes the region in Terra crystals. And moving on, can we agree?
Yeah, no, I mean, sure. That sounds like something.
Sounds like something.
Yeah.
Features in Pokemon.
Your feature presentation.
So in this one, it says Paradox Suicune is called Storming Waters, Water Ghost.
Okay.
It says Paradox Virizion, Iron Blade, Grass Psychic.
Okay.
It says we're getting a Paradox Delphox, Wicked Mage, Fire Fairy.
Huh.
Paradox Chestnut, Iron Shelter, Grass, Steel, Greninja. We're getting 2 Greninjas, it's saying. Rogue Warrior, which is Fighting Dark, and Iron Ninja, which is Water Poison. That's the start. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's an immediate.
They would do that.
That's an immediate improvement on all 3 starters.
Is this because people are saying that this is part of Kalos?
I think that's what they're getting at. Yeah, or at least they're hitting out what's the next thing for Pokemon's going to be.
Yes,
they're saying we're getting a Paradox Kilowattrel, which I'm fucking with. Thunderstorm, Electric.
That's crazy.
Electric Water.
That's crazy. We just got Kilowattrel.
A Paradox Glamora, Iron Flower, Poison Steel.
Okay.
They've already explained Maimyu. And they're also saying that we get Reflect Chime, a Chimecho evolution.
Oh.
Psychic Steel. And this is cool. Whoever wrote this is writing it for me.
Yeah.
A Tarampara, a Galvantula evolution. Bug Electric, obviously.
Oh, wait, but can you only get these if are these version exclusive, you think?
Who's to fucking say this is fake?
Oh, okay.
Who's to fucking say?
Oh,
I don't know.
Of course.
They're saying more Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Good fucking Christ. More customizable options. Laboratory that allows you to change EVs, Terra types, and level of your Pokemon for LP.
There's no way.
Let's finish it and then we'll discuss it.
Yeah.
Dual Terra type shards. Dual type Terra shards. Wow. Only some Pokemon can use them. Starters, legendaries, some Gem 9 Pokemon, etc. These crystals have set types. You can't choose what type you want. That would be interesting.
It would.
Just like Sword and Shield DLC, you can battle legendaries in Terra raids. These legendaries will be found in a cavern covered in Terra crystals. Interacting with the crystal will start a raid with 1 legendaries at random.
I'll say this. Yeah. When they did the cavern kind of catching the legendaries, I fucked with that hard.
Yeah, that was cool.
I really liked that.
That was cool. Yeah, the only thing, you've never fucked around with EVs, have you?
I've never been able to really get the hang. Yeah, in-game, no.
Not talking Smogon.
No, I've never been able to get the hang of it. Because it's a lot of math.
Who really cares?
Yeah,
Who cares that
you have
fucking
to study
much?
up and do that.
Yeah, no interest. You get to battle specific Pokemon.
Yeah,
So I've never
but for this...
But if they made it easy, that'd be sick.
But they've never once done that.
I don't know why, right?
They don't.
Stupid?
I don't know. They want to make it as obtuse as possible.
Yeah, but like, why would you do that? It's like
I liked when they did it in X and Y.
What'd they do again?
You could play the little mini game and get that.
Oh, I actually didn't fuck with that.
That was okay. I thought,
did
all
you?
right.
Did you?
I did that because I was like, yeah, no, I'm.
You really fucked up
team.
your. You really like maxed. You did min max on shit.
I did min maxing on that because I was determined to try and do it, and ever since it's been like
difficult.
Yeah, it's been really difficult.
Yeah.
So you have to like map out which Pokemon give you what. I think it's elitist. I'll say it.
Asinine. I'll call it asinine.
I'll call it that.
But yeah, that's this fake leak. It's fun. It's probably fake. If any of it's real, you heard it from us first.
If any of it's real, we wrote this.
Exactly. It's all because of us.
Do you think, what would you like to see in it?
What would I like to see with the DLC? Again, Pokemon Evolutions and Forums is the quickest way to get me. The storyline, unfortunately, again, I know I'm a bad Pokemon fan for saying this. Storyline stuff, wasted on me.
Yeah.
A challenge, wasted on me, more or less. Just you challenge me with the game, it's just fine. I'm all about new forms. I mean, like, maybe a feature might get me. Like, maybe, but I don't give a shit about that.
If they had, like, a little Battle Frontier type thing,
nah, that stuff is wasted on me. Give me old school starter forms. Give me a new evolution.
Yeah.
Like that, all that stuff.
That's all pretty cool. The EV thing gets me. If they did that, I would actually do competitive. I would try that.
It's true. If they gave me if they let me fuck around with EVs and they didn't make it a whole fucking production, I would fuck around with EVs.
Yeah. I think that would be very cool.
I would
do that.
Yes.
I agree with you on all that stuff. I'm trying to think if there's.
Although I'd be kind of bullshitting. I would just make everything,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would be basic as fuck. I wouldn't make a bulky Pokemon or anything like that.
No.
I would just
make it strong and
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. The only thing I know, everybody's like, I've seen a lot of stuff saying that they're gonna include Kalos in this DLC, which I know they're not.
I think that's pie in the sky.
Yeah, that's pie in the sky.
Yeah.
But if they did like a kind of condensed Kalos type thing, like maybe you could go and do, like, remember in X and Y they had those, like, in the desert they had those like buildings that you couldn't get to, and there was like that little underground vent that you could walk up to, and it was like, this is locked, but maybe someday or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And you could never do it. I think it would be cool if like that was attached to this somehow, or maybe it was, and you could catch some Kalos Pokemon.
I feel like the universe has kind of always been sort of waiting for what Gold and Silver did when you go back to Kanto.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Pokemon's being such a hard ass about that. Like again, the way they're gonna get us when we were 35 years old for the Pokemon, 30-year anniversary is when they say, here are 10 generations of Pokemon in one game.
Yeah.
For $150. That's how they're gonna get everybody.
But I don't know if they would ever do that. Because why would anybody ever buy another one after that?
Because they're gonna make another one.
They'll make new Pokemon.
They're gonna make another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But and also gaming's going to change. It's going to become more accessible to people and stuff.
I think that what I could see is they would maybe do the first 3 or 4.
And even then you could fucking get me.
Sign me up.
Take my money.
I would totally
take my money. I just don't know why you doing that for? I want that. Let me go back the generation and fucking fight the world. Wait, hang on a second. I know you. Yeah, you're that guy from that thing that time. Oh my God, we were so drunk. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this clip from the Bells and Whistles podcast. If you had a good time, please remember to like this video and subscribe to Bellhop Productions if you haven't already. If you want to support us materially, you can buy some of our merch at the Teespring. There's a link down in the description below. And if you have an idea of what you want to see next, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Anyways, I'll see you next time at that thing. Okay? Yeah, I'm walking this way. Yeah, I'll call you. Don't worry. Take care now. Bye-bye.